Bird and Bret got into it, and we're kind of reviewing it from earlier.
Bird and Bret got into it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you missed it. We're still going. I'll tell you how I go. Bird got trolled into going live where he's going to be late for work tomorrow. He's only going to have 3 hours of sleep, and he thinks that's some kind of like hardcore thing.
Also, Bret got Bird to threaten him that he is going to show up at his home, rape his wife, and he's going to do everything else to go after his kids.
All right, I'm not going to co-sign that he said his wife. I would say he insinuated, right? But
okay, I'll go with that.
Other than that, and he also later you will hear, like if we play the whole thing, that he also thinks that children can consent to sexual acts. But
we're getting there. We're getting there.
I'm just saying, dude, it's a great.
So I understand global war, but
all right, well, let's get to it.
So Robert, Tyrant Bird, and Katie believe that childhood sexual abuse and rape, sometimes the kid wants it. That's his words. Go to his stream. You wanted it. You loved it, is what he said.
All of your shit's out there now. Like, all of your shit's out there now. I mean, look at you.
It was
you fucking weirdo fuck.
Ago.
Like, really? Like, everybody knew about you riding the fucking broomstick and shit?
What broomstick?
The broomstick.
What
the one that was inserted in your asshole.
When? See, you can't answer, so you fake laugh.
Well, no, this is the thing, Bret. Is that
this is
I
what
know
happens
the story
Bird,
about it.
when you're
You made the claim. No, I laughed because you made the claim that I was making fun of
sexual assault
trauma.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess then the broomstick went in your ass as you were a kid. Is that what you're saying?
No, I got raped by 2 adults as a kid, and you choose to make fun of that.
Well, you can't call it rape if you were willing.
So you're saying a child can submit to an adult is what you're saying right now, right?
I think that you being 19 made you a full-grown adult.
No, 19. I was locked up as a teen. I was in.
Oh, really? I thought you were never locked up, Bret. All right, so you're lying again. So you're lying again. Oh, wow. So you're lying again. You were locked up.
This is so.
As a child, yes, 100%. From 12 years old to 16 until I was a man.
No. You were an adult. You were an adult.
Were you born and raised in fucking Maine?
No, Worcester, Mass. I was born in.
Worcester, Mass. Okay, but you're a Raiders. How did that happen?
When I got taken out of my house when I was 12, the neighbors used to hear my fake dad beating the shit out of me in the basement, like screaming, and so my neighbors all got together one day, and they called the state, and they came and interviewed me and my brothers and my parents, and they ended up taking me out of my house because I was getting beat up all the time. And the first place I went to was called Robert F. Kennedy Action Corps in Lancaster, Mass. Bad kids place, residential treatment center. When I first got there, I was behaving and shit. So they had a level system. And if you were on level 1, you got to go downstairs with the adults and watch the Super Bowl. And the first Super Bowl I ever saw was 1982. I was a cheat baby. And when she kept cheating, and then they got divorced. So he ain't my real father. And that's why he used to take everything out on me. And he'd bring me down in the basement, boy. And he did. That's like rolled up phone books and stomach punches. Because neither one of those things will leave a mark. So yeah, he'd whack me in the head with a phone book and he'd punch me in the stomach. That's on top of the regular belts and all that kind of shit. And I guess the neighbors heard it a little too often. So yeah, it was like I got rescued like one of Mike Vick's pit bulls, if we're being honest. But it lasted from age 12, and then I got emancipated at 16 and put out on my own as an adult. So it wasn't like it didn't work out, like it might have saved me from a few beatings, but it got me a lot of way worse shit that happened to me in all these lockups and residentials and stuff. Like shit that don't wash off. Look at you trying to backpedal now, dummy.
No, you were an adult. You got locked up as an adult. Quit lying.
When?
When you committed the armed robbery. Did you not get locked up?
I spent a weekend in jail for that. Got bailed out. Never went back and beat the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
So where does the broom?
Oh, you beat the case now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't commit the armed robbery?
According to the courts, I didn't. So Robert, Tyrant Bird, and Katie believe that childhood sexual abuse and rape, sometimes the kid wants it.
Well, no, this is the thing, Bret. Is that
this is what happens
you made the claim. No, I laughed because you made the claim that I was making fun of your childhood trauma. Okay. So I guess then the broomstick went in your ass as you were a kid. Is that what you're saying?
No, I got raped by 2 adults as a kid, and you choose to make fun of that.
Well, you can't call it rape if you were willing.
So you're saying a child can submit to an adult is what you're saying right now, Robert Thayer.
I think that you being 19 made you a full-grown adult.
No, 19. I was locked up as a teen. I was in.
Oh, really? I thought you were never locked up, right? All right, so you're lying again. So you're lying again.
Were you lying, sir? I mean, and Bert, fucking shame on you for going there. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Look, see, I'm calling it out. People are like, why don't you call out shit? The outrage comes over the reaction. So this was him reacting, right, with the broomstick shit, right? Because he has been poked and prodded for what, 30 minutes now? So he's gonna fucking fire back with something, and now it's like an outrage. Now Bret is gonna be like, oh, you to make fun of me because of my molestation is like, you, seriously, go back and look at all the shit you have been saying this whole time. Him firing back finally and it striking a nerve with you, it doesn't make all the shit that you said first exempt. It makes it look like Bird finally has had enough. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me, at least, right? And either way, Bird, that was fucked up for you to say. You shouldn't fucking do that. Don't do that. But at the same time, like, you can only smack a dog in the face so many times before it fucking bites you, right? Right?
Again. Oh, so you're lying again. You were locked up.
He what?
As a child, yes, 100%.
He said he was never locked
12 years
up.
old to 16. That's his words. Go to his stream. You wanted it. You loved it, is what he said. About a child being raped by an adult. That's Bloody Bobby's opinion on that. Now, you half of fag losers won't say anything about it. You'll ignore that it happened. Just because if you actually think about it, it'll be too much and you won't be able to co-sign him anymore. So you'll pretend it doesn't exist. But your Lord and Savior, Robbie, the period pigeon, thinks that some of your kids might enjoy that. How about that? Because if I did, then yours could too, right? Right? Kind of weird, right? Beware Bird? That's your name, Robert Fredrickson. Robert Thayer Fredrickson II. What are you going to do, Bobby? Nothing. You're going to send a shirt and what, a cassette tape? Oh, no. You know what that'll get me, Bobby? Nothing. But you know what it'll do nothing. Remind her? I remind her once a week. She comes home from work sometimes and asks, so what are the retards doing today? And so you're not confused, you're one of those retards. There's 3 of them that she's aware of at the moment. You, Connie, and Ghost. Those are the 3 I laugh at, mock, and make fun of the most at home. But she'll ask, what's the retard farm doing? And I'll answer her. And she already knows about recording. I said, hey, and if it's a flash drive, you can just put it in here. I showed her how to use it if I'm not home. That's how little concern I have for you, Bobby. Their ilk think that the sexual assault and rape of a child sometimes is because the child being raped wanted it and enjoys it. So says Robert and Katie. Now, you guys could try to twist that. You could try to spin it. You could damage control it. But facts are fucking facts. Once he realized that I had only been assaulted as a minor, he jumped to, you wanted it. You loved it when an adult took you. That's Bobby's opinion on childhood abuse. Let's see who's brave enough to say something about it now, motherfuckers. Let's see how Katie spins this one. Because as of right now, Katie stands for her boyfriend and her believe that when I was sexually assaulted and raped as a kid, I wanted and loved it. That's Katie. That's Bird. That's Ghost. That's Peachy. That's that group. Oh, how does Ghost and Peach feel about it? They don't give a fuck because it's against me. Duh. That's how they play. If it's against someone I don't like, it's fine. But otherwise, don't do that. Right? Isn't that the hypocrisy of that side of the tracks? Isn't it? Or am I fucking it up? Am I getting it wrong? Because I don't fucking think I am. I think even with 1,000 milligrams currently coursing through my veins like a freight train, that I'm reading this fucking incident and this situation 100% accurately. Robert said, and I quote, once he knew that I was at 12 years old, he said, and I quote, you wanted it. When I persisted, I was a kid, Bird. You loved it, is what Robert said. You know, Katie's boy, Katie's little goon, her bestie. Katie, who runs the Blame Katie channel, says no kids, no this, no that. But she thinks that as a child, I wanted to get fucking raped. And this isn't for my audience. This is for you fucking retard hate-watching faggots. Hate me all you want. You hate sewn up pussy jokes? You go to bed hating it, nigga. I don't care. Never will. But you stand shoulder to shoulder with a guy that thinks, at times, childhood sexual abuse is okay if the kid wants it. Right? Huh. Weird, right? So let's see what you faggots do about that.
What else do we got to talk about? KE went live today. KE
I'm
went
gonna
live
get this
today.
on the road.
Did you catch any of that? I caught like maybe 30 seconds of it.
You know,
And she was totally defending everything that Bird did up on panel.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, Katie, because you even flexed your pearls when Bird brought up and weaponized childhood SA. And you said something in the chat. Oh, Bird, no, it's so bad. But yet, there you are. You're still backing up that shit.
Pauses.
Co-signing that shit, because in your mind, you've dehumanized.
Okay, Bret brought up his claim that has changed multiple times, like the story's changed. At one point, he's 19. And even when he was confronted on the panel last night, well, you said you were 19. He goes, yeah, I did.
Oh, I got by 2 adults as a kid, and you choose to make fun of that.
Well, you can't call if you were willing.
So you're saying a child can submit to an adult, is what you're saying right now, Robert Thayer.
I think that you being 19 made you a full-grown adult.
No, 19. I was locked
That's
up
a clip.
as a teen.
19 is not a child anyways. But we're going to go by what Bret says.
At 19, that makes you a full grown. Yeah, I was never locked up at 19, is the thing. Only time I've ever been locked up is as a kid.
And Bret doesn't behave like a child SA victim. He regularly makes jokes, inappropriate ones, about other people's minors on here. Why has there never been this type of outrage before from this friend group of Bret's when he's done this to other people and said, you're victimizing children, Bret? Now they're trying to have this tiny little gotcha over one comment that was like a joke about Bret, whilst Bret is literally asking, why is nobody talking about the fact that Bret is asking the location of minor children, an actual address for minor children?
The weeks that my kids ain't here, says the dad of the year.
All right.
Your kids don't live with you.
Here, Callie, I'm going to set you down for a second, all right? Or actually, I'll just leave
Oh, of course you have to.
No, I'm going to leave her down for a second. Now,
I
Bret,
know, you have to.
Bret, how are you going to even come close to trying to fucking make assumptions about my relationship with my children?
Because I have your court records. I have your divorce records.
Sure, show 'em.
It's legal
Show
in Colorado to apply for them
show
as
my
long
divorce.
as you pay for
Hold
them
on.
with a
So you
credit
guys have
card.
made up this entire narrative.
That's fucking creepy. That's weird. And there should be more outrage at that. Like, why does he need to know where his kids live? Where they lay their head?
I don't give a fuck. No, I wouldn't take an apology from them, Bunny. No, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them forgive and forget type son. Ever. This is he's my new strollers. This is forever. The only difference is, right? I don't have no problems. I mean, I got money problems. You know, I don't make enough. Body shit in the bed, less and less work available, all kind of shit. Really hoping for a lot of snow really soon so I can start getting them roof brooming checks. But as far as my life, like my real life, not the shit y'all make up. Me and my Paula sat here tonight joking around about you, Bobby. about you with the hard drives or whatever it is you're going to send her. She don't care either. But Bobby, pay attention. With all your legal troubles, wouldn't want someone to make them harder, you know? What's your dad's number? Bobby, DM me. Hit me up with your dad's number. I need to talk to your wife, I think. Since you're going to talk to mine, right? I think it's only fair that I talk to yours. That's okay, right? Did I call him or whatever? I mean, you guys are calling schools, trying to find out which school my wife works at, right? Traders admitted that. That's your girl, right? That's your pet potato. That's the Blame Katie crew. So you guys are harassing schools to try to find someone's wife that works there, right? Oh, and you think it's okay to fuck kids because they might want it or enjoy it. Right? Right? Isn't that right? It's what you said. Remember? And then I forced you to admit that your whole little string of lies about talking to my mother and DMing her and getting pussy pictures and dicking her, like you had to admit that you were full of shit about that. And now you have so much shit on Ghost and all these other half of fag wannabe following faggots that they can't buck. They're hostages right now. Everyone around you is a fucking hostage to your bullshit. And if anyone thinks I'm wrong, please speak the fuck up in the chat. Please do. Because I ain't wrong. I'm 100% fucking right. I ain't the smartest motherfucker. I ain't the most articulate, well-educated, all that. I get it. But I'm pretty good at this, and I'm really good at reading people. Wicked good at it. Like, rarely wrong about it type of shit. But in this, buddy, I cannot wait to see what that plastic, fake, twitchy, walking eating disorder cunt Katie has to say about this. I can't wait to hear the spin. Because out of your mouth, you said that as a child, when I was taken advantage of and brutally assaulted by adults, that I wanted it and I enjoyed it. So Katie, she's going to either A, ignore it, B, try to spin it and brush it off like it's no big deal that Bobby thinks some kids want to be raped. Right? I can't wait to see how y'all handle this. I really can't. It's the only time in months that you fucking lemmings and retards have been interesting, to be honest. Because we're usually stuck with fucking crying Callie, crying about Weenie, or fucking, well, the fat girl was doing her TikToks the other day that nobody gives a fuck about. Here's a little side note, Peachy. You only get anyone in your chat because of Ghost and Katie. Left just to you, no one cares what a fat, lying, horrible mother does or thinks or says. You have to waddle around TikTok because you have nothing interesting about you. That's why you do it.
You went in and got my videos and protected the child rapist from being exposed.
The last nail in the coffin was some other guy he was fighting with.
I'm going to give you a second so you can look at this screen, motherfucker. No one else did this to you. Nobody else.
He's always got multiple irons in the fire, right? But you were just kind of, I think you were strike two. And
he flew out here to do this bullshit. I mean, it's ridiculous.
You're going way out of your way, to stalk somebody like that, who didn't commit a crime in the eyes of the law.
And at the end of the day, I think that they want to show the community how to spread awareness, how to effectively and legally spread awareness.
What was the strike before that? It was for looking up Bandit's cock, right?
I think the funniest thing is probably like the porn bomb, like how he did it to himself. Yeah. That was, God, it was so fucking hilarious.
See, I think my real issue is with me, but bro, that's not my fault that his channel got taken down because of me. Well, indirectly because of me.
He wants to fucking go. He keeps like deflecting and saying, well, you got the first strike. He went in and he struck down predator pedophile content of exposing pedophiles because Satan paid him to protect Geppetto and to take his channel. He doesn't want to ever talk about that. He protects pedophiles. You are a pedo protector. You are a hoe. You're for sale. You're a sellout. You sold your whole ass. Okay? You're a fucking hoe.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
Well, I mean, that's a real thing.
So we're just going to totally overlook the fact that you protected the pedo.
How did I protect him? I wanted to hurt you, and I
yes, and you gapped the pedo content. You literally struck down the pedo content to hurt my feelings. Now, how's it feel?
No, not to hurt your feelings, to hurt you.
How do you know that it didn't hurt me?
How did to hurt you? Wow, what the priorities we put on like Y'all, this is so retarded. This is so retarded.
Because I took from you, and you hate when people.
What did you take? What
from
did you take, Brett?
The only thing that matters to you, your channel.
Oh, that's what matters to me.
That 1,623 member channel. Yeah.
Let me show you how much I don't. I'll tell you what.
I know.
I'm gonna show you how much I don't care about channels right now.
I know.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Sure, pal.
All right, get ready for it, because this is probably gonna leave a lot of people
how much
in
you
shock.
don't care, Bird. Let's look at this pre-made example of how much Bird doesn't care.
This is how much I don't care, Brett. Watch this. I don't care about the content.
I know.
Callie, have your way with this guy.
I know.
Do you hear me okay? Hey, pedo.
You've copied everything I've done. You
Like
even
what?
copied my
Like what?
Snapchat and such. Everyone
Nope.
sees it.
Nope.
Right, let's talk about Paula, okay? Since your
No one's
relationship.
talking to you, Extra.
Paula.
You're
Yeah,
a
I'm with
brother-killing
I'm with
loser.
Callie. Like, actually, let's talk about Paula. I mean, you
Wait.
think that you got a gotcha here, bro? I think personally, you're showcasing the
I
lack
don't
of
think I have
fucking.
a gotcha.
No, this whole lack of fucking character that you're displaying here. I mean,
I
for you to
know,
fucking
I
make
know.
marks or targets of my children. Like,
I
you realize
know.
that eventually,
For
sir,
you,
eventually,
Bird the victim.
me and you are
Bird
going to come
the
across
victim.
each other. Like, you realize eventually we will
I
cross
dare
paths.
you, son.
I just
dare
hope,
you.
for your sake,
dare
it's not why I'm
you.
holding a can of gas sitting in front of your fucking doorstep. You know what I
You'll
mean?
never be in front of my doorstep because
Bet,
you're a cunt.
bet,
You're a
say it.
bitch.
Say I won't. Say I won't.
You're a bitch.
Say I
You-
won't, pussy. Say
you
I won't show up to your
won't,
doorstep.
pussy.
You know what I'll
You
do?
won't,
Hey,
pussy.
yes, I will. Absolutely, I will. And you know what I'll do, Brett? Is I'll wait till
Do
you
it
go
tomorrow.
to the dispo.
Do it
I'll
now,
wait till you
nigga.
go to the dispo. And that way, when I knock on the door, it's just me and Paula.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'll do, Brett.
That's
and
what
that
you
way,
would have
that,
to
that, that
do
way,
because you
that way,
can't face a
that way,
man,
when you get
pussy.
home and you start hearing all those screams in the background, and she's
just
getting that
admitted
D,
that you
and
can't
she's
face
getting
a
that
man.
D. What are you talking about? I'm just making
You
sure that when
just
you come home,
admitted you
your
can't
old lady
face
had
a
a proper
man.
dick down, right? Like, you're
You
gonna
just
show up,
admitted
right?
you can't face a man.
What are you talking about? You got to come home sooner or
You
later.
said, I'll wait till you're gone. to
Oh, yeah,
come
yeah,
to
yeah.
our
And then I'm gonna slide up in Paula
Because
while
you
you're
can't
gone.
face a man,
I'm
bitch.
gonna go up there. I'm gonna show her this big old dick. She's gonna drop
You're
on her
gonna go
knees
up there.
and
You're
beg
gonna
to suck me
stand
off.
on an extra stool to reach.
You know that's how it's gonna go, right? Like, just like your mom up in my DMs, dude. Your old lady.
Well, you just said
begging
you
for
lied
this
about my mom, so now you didn't.
Your old
lie?
lady would be.
You see how
begging
you
for this
contradict
dick.
yourself, right, baby?
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Yeah, you contradict
All the time.
Right, short
Now
sleeve.
you're annoyed, right? Just thinking about my big old fat
Not
old
even a
lady's mouth.
little.
Probably not, because you don't love her.
Your dick
Thank you
couldn't
for proving my
satisfy
point.
your own wife.
Thank you
What
for
will it do
proving
to
my
mine?
point. Thank you for proving my
Your
point.
dick couldn't keep your own wife, nigga.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Not
I chose to leave
shenanigans.
her. I chose
Divorce.
to leave her.
Yeah, and you threatened your children out of the only home they've
Not
ever
true.
known.
Not
Good
true.
job, buddy.
My kids still live in this home, Brett.
Good job, bud.
Brett, my children still live in this home.
Hey, man, Bird,
Is
you're
that hard
doing
for you to
great,
understand?
buddy. Man, you're doing great, buddy.
Is that hard
I
for you to
won't do it
comprehend?
your
I know that
own.
you're fucking stupid. I know you're a fucking paper fucking retard and
You
shit.
sound
but
a
at the
little
same time-
triggered, Birdie.
Well, I think that is disgusting. You're still talking
You
about
sound a
my
little
children.
triggered, honey.
I think it's
Maybe go
disgusting.
ask Katie what
You're
you
talking about my
Yeah,
children.
Bird freaked out just then. Yeah, he I don't think that was very nice or a good to go say that you're gonna go meet him at his door with a can of fuel or whatever, but hell, enough is enough. And they also want to spin it that Bird saying that he was going to be dropping D and Paula when he came back home was him saying he's going to R-word his wife. They spun it like that, which is so stupid. So stupid. I mean, again, he didn't even say anything he didn't fire back about kids. He didn't do any of that. He said, I mean, I'm sure if they were in real life, if they lived closer to each other, I'm sure Bird would be knocking on his fucking door. Bird would be pulling up to his home and want to beat the shit out of him. But thank God for Bret, they're states away, so it's not like they can just meet up. But I think any father, any dad, any good parent, any dad that loves their fucking kids was being talked to the way Bret's talking to him, would be and lived in proximity to that person talking that kind of shit, would be fucking pulling up over at that motherfucker's house, telling him to get the fuck outside because he's gonna whoop his ass.
sound a little triggered, honey.
I think it's
It would be weird. Let me say this. It would be fucking weird if Bird wasn't triggered after all the shit you just said about his children. It would be weird as fuck. I would think something was fucking wrong with Bird if he wasn't fucking triggered by all the shit you just did to him. And you know, he's not even trying to go there with you. He's not. You pushed him to a point where he's talking shit now, okay? Anybody would be fucking triggered. Anybody. It would be fucking weird as fuck. I would think he was a fucking sociopath if he sat there and just took it and it was unbothered that you were saying that about his two little girls. And about the kind of dad he is and that he doesn't take care of his kids, that he kicks his kids out on the street.
Damn, you suck at this.
No, you suck at it, Brett. Because here's the thing. Unlike you,
honey.
I don't leave my
Has yet
responsibilities
to
on
answer
somebody
the
else.
question, but I suck at this.
What's the fucking question?
You forget the question already?
Yeah, I'm a little beside myself.
Big pro at this, huh, Bird?
Let's hear it. What's the question?
I'm not reading myself.
Of course not, because you don't even know what the question is.
Oh, I so do.
No, you don't.
Bird.
No, what you have is this little narrative you're trying to push. And again,
What narrative? What narrative am I
you just trying to push the narrative that I threatened my ex-wife and children, that I tossed them out on their asses. Like, these are the narratives you're trying to come up with. No, that's not true.
What happened?
You have all the records. You tell me. What happened, Brett? You tell me what happened. I mean, you may claim that she's seen my worth and left me, but yet I filed for divorce. You say that I threw her out on the street, but of course that's not exactly true either. You say that I'm a deadbeat, but yet I'm the one paying all of the bills for all of them. I have just as much custody as she does, but they don't live with me. I'm the custodial parent, but I have no decision-making abilities. I mean, these are your narratives.
Fuck you for that, bro. Like this triggered people just listening to this. This triggered me. This made me fucking angry. This, because I have never heard like if somebody talk to somebody. This, I swear, this is crazy to me. I hope Andrew is listening to this because, like, I mean, the kid thing is so crazy. And he's trying to like say that Andrew is a bad person, goes real like that him and Andrew are bad. No.
Brett.
Huh?
Why are you that weak? That's what you have to go to.
Why are you so weak and you can't raise your babies, nigga?
I'm raising my kids. You don't
No,
know
you're
fuck
not.
all
They
about
don't live
raising
with you.
children. You don't know fuck
no
all
kids
about
in
raising
your
children.
home right now, faggot.
Yeah, it's because it's not the time to them.
Because your
Fuck
wife
off yet.
saw your worth. Wait, did you just say you were with Callie?
Yeah, I'm with Callie on this. Let's talk about politics.
Oh, wait, you're with Callie, is what you said, Robert Thea.
Let's hear it, Brett. Let's hear
Oh,
about
good enough.
Let's hear about
My
Paula.
job's done, bro.
Talk about your kid.
Oh, and he runs. Come on, Brett. Don't be such a weenie.
He's a fucking bitch.
Thanks for being so patient and waiting on that, Callie. Like, this is the thing about Brett. Like, there's no arguing with dude because there's no truth to be had. I think that that's the biggest problem. And I think that we just need the showcase of what makes Brett so weak is he has no argument based on truth.
No, he's just got to make up lies about every single person, and he's up here talking about your kids for the longest time.
Which is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, he's got a problem. He's hyper focused in on minor children. If you had adult kids, not so much minors. Like, his focus is minor kids, making up lies about them, sexualizing them.
Yeah,
he's so interested in other people's divorces and stuff like that, while he's literally cheating on Paula. Talk about how you fucking nutting in towels on Tuesdays.
Well, to be honest, Brett, even though that you wanted to make crazy ass allegations about me getting violent with my kids or my ex-wife, or the allegations you made that I sexually assaulted my own children or Ghost's children or 303's children, really leads me to wonder how safe children are around you, being that you're so quick to create these kinds of narratives and lies against people that you don't like.
All you faggots, all you cowardly motherfuckers, cheering them on with the broomstick emojis and the laughing and all that, right? Any of y'all got kids? Because if you do, they should be terrified that you're their fucking parent. You're sitting there laughing at childhood rape. That ain't me. I don't got to look in myself. I know what the fuck I am. I live with it. I'm here every day. But you motherfuckers, you pretend you stand for something. So let's see. You're a useful retard, son.
Sure. You're a fucking toothless faggot. No one's saying
You're
nothing
a
about it.
fucking autistic fucking revolver at best.
You're a fucking dope fiend Dave that bums out on
I
the
know,
couch
but
while
I
Paula
still
works.
live with my family and you
No,
don't.
you don't. No, you
No?
don't.
So
No,
no
you
one's
live in a
here?
fucking
No one's here?
trash heap, and she lives in a room next to you.
Oh, so me and my wife live together?
No, she lives in the room next to you.
Oh. Where's your wife live, Bird?
I don't have a wife.
Ohio?
I'm legally separated. And where do you get this Ohio?
Where do your babies live? Not
Down the
with you.
fucking street. Down the street
You
with their
can't
mother
be
and
trusted
me.
with
Listen,
children.
Down the street. And
You-
how the
no,
fuck?
no,
my
they
God.
don't live
Oh
there,
my
you
God.
fucking
Oh my God,
asshole.
yes they do. I'm the custodial parent.
No, but he's the custodian. Asma, right? He's the custodian parent. Lives in his wife's house. His dad's picking up the bill and the care and the housing of his children while he sits up on a mountain sucking 303 and getting fat. Like his little garage thing. Oh, that's the air compressor. And that's this. That's his wife's garage. He don't own that. I'd be shocked if his own car's in his name. That's probably in his wife's name too. But that's the whole point, okay? Tonight, the whole point is that Robert Tyrant Bird on YouTube, blame Katie on YouTube, and their ilk think that the sexual assault of a child sometimes is because the child being raped wanted it and enjoys it. Now, you guys can try to twist that. You can try to spin it. You can damage control it. But facts are fucking facts. Once he realized that I had only been assaulted as a minor, he jumped to, you wanted it. You loved it when an adult took you. That's Bobby's opinion on childhood abuse. Let's see who's brave enough to say something about it now, motherfuckers. Let's see how Katie spins this one, because as of right now, Katie stands for her boyfriend and her believe that when I was sexually assaulted and raped as a kid, I wanted and loved it. That's that group. They don't give a fuck because it's against me. Duh. That's how they play. If it's against someone I don't like, it's fine. But otherwise, don't do that. Right? Isn't that the hypocrisy of that side of the tracks? Isn't it? Or am I fucking it up? Am I getting it wrong?
Like, you're so stupid. I'm the custodial parent, Brett, which means that I am the main parent. Like, when it comes down to making final decisions around those children, I am the end all be all.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. You don't even pay your taxes, loser.
I'm in negotiations with the IRS right now, so I would say that I'm definitely in the process.
So you
of taking
have
care
to
of my
negotiate
taxes.
with the IRS?
What do you mean negotiate with the IRS?
You just said I'm in negotiations with the IRS.
No. What do you mean negotiate with the IRS though?
That's
at
what
the end
you
of the day,
said.
No, listen. At the end of the day, like, it's an offer.
Wow,
and
you're
compromise.
fucking retarded. Huh?
No. This is what it breaks down to. It's an offer and compromise. There is no real negotiation.
Okay. But you just said I'm in negotiations with the IRS.
It's called offer and compromise. It's not really a negotiation.
But that's what you said. You said.
Yeah, I get it. Call it a misspeak. That happens a lot, right? You're so full of
Oh,
shit,
dude.
Brett. You're so full of shit, and you're a widow.
Okay,
Hey, listen, for you to talk about my kids is sick. And I'll tell you what. This is what we're doing. I'm gonna start talking about all of you.
Good.
Not
Pause, please pause. We see again that Bird not only involves like Brett, the person he has a problem with. No, Bird is always about intimidating people and making threats, right? And here he says, no, we're not going to talk about you. We're going to talk about everybody and all your friends and everybody. That will teach you. See, this is how this man operates.
I can't control you, so I'm gonna go after everything around you.
Well, that's the same thing that Callie tried to do. You know, like her issue was with one person, and then she brought everyone up. Oh, we're going to talk about this person. We're going to talk about that person. I had no dog in the fight. It had nothing to do with fucking Callie whatsoever. In fact, there's a video of Callie where she jumps onto the shit show where we're having a discussion about something. I've never had an issue with the chick up until recent. And it was because I was friends, quote unquote, friends with someone that she had an issue.
Yeah. You were too scared to fucking even deal with Callie.
You were the one too weak to raise your kids.
That you will run like
you
a
couldn't
bitch.
even raise your kids.
I am raising my kids. What the fuck are
They
you
don't
talking
live
about?
with you.
Yes, they do.
303 lives with you. Your kids are gone.
Own house.
He got his own house.
Like, you think it's funny? Like, I think it's disgusting. I mean,
He bought his side bitch a house.
Showcasing the
I don't
lack of
think I have
fucking.
a
No, this whole lack of fucking character that you're displaying. I mean,
I
you
know.
could
Who's your tax money?
Parts and targets of my children. Like, you realize that eventually,
For you,
eventually,
bird the victim.
me and you are
Bird
going to come
the
across
victim.
each other. Like, you realize eventually we will
I
cross
dare
paths.
you, son.
I just hope for
I
your sake,
dare
it's not why I'm
you.
holding a can of gas sitting in front of your
Gonna
front door.
stand on an extra stool to reach.
You know that's how it's gonna go, right? Like, just like your mom up in my DMs, dude. Your old lady.
Well, you just said you lied about my mom, so now you didn't.
Your old
lie.
lady would be.
You see how you contradict yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
See how you contradict
All the time.
right?
I think that is the one true statement that he made tonight. Brett pointed out he contradicted himself, and he said, all the time. I do it all the time.
He's saying an underage kid consented to sexual acts, you know, and shit like that, which is very weird. I get what he's saying, like with Brett and shit. I get it, the shock value, right? But it's a weird thing to say, like, in that context. I'm just saying.
No shit.
Just gonna go on the record and say that making fun of someone's molestation is sick as fuck. And Bird, you can burn in hell for that one.
Yeah, you know, he just ended his live. Someone mentioned
Fucking
he couldn't
he
couldn't pull any higher reviews. I get why he's a little upset.
Blood Boy was trying to lure tonic.
Just saying. I look good. Like, it's vicious. You know what I mean? Problem with that, you know what I mean, is like Tonic's gonna want to see. He's gonna want to see me. Like, no, bro, not for you. Not for you. But again, if you want to click that link, Tonic, if you dare, Tonic, to come take the Bird versus Tonic challenge. Like, you take off your shirt, show everybody your titties, and I'll take off my shirt and I'll flex. What's good?
Fatty fat boy. Little fat, fatty fat. You're so fucking fat. Fatty fat boy.
Let's hear it, you toothless fuck.
And that's the other thing. We'll side note it. So when someone's doing a show, whether it's just me sitting here by myself like I like to do, or if it's a show like Tonics where there's 6-8 motherfuckers up there, or like AC's with this, or whatever the fuck it was, right? And to then go live and demand someone come over to you, right? Right. Is the biggest ego fuck. Like, because, and here's why you do it, Bloody Bobby. Ooh, quick question, Bobby. Why is the house in your wife's name? Like it's not even in your name. Why is it in hers? That's weird, right? Mr. I can get loans on anything. It looks like another Bloody Bobby lie. Because last night I exposed the fuck out of you by putting your lies in your face, and you couldn't do anything except stutter, stall, and then your biggest fuck up, right? You couldn't handle me, so you had to ask for backup from bitches. Like your little fuckboy 303 was probably too busy, so he couldn't help you. That little faggot bitch-made, musty, fucking pussy-hunting bitch Ghost, he can't help you. That faggot's stuck behind a membership paywall now. He's so shook. That motherfucker went from 3-4 lives a week, all open, to only memberships because of what you've done to him and his reputation, Bobby. That's crazy. So he was calling for fucking tonic. I'm sitting there. I had already gotten sick of Steven yelling at tonic, so I had already left. And then I was like, oh, he got a thing. So I went over there. I said, I'll take a link. And his whole tiny audience all blew up. Oh, my God. Like they were so happy. How'd that work out for you guys, by the way? Because I see how Bobby spins stuff, right? He went 6 hours plus because he was so triggered. Like he got his pussy yanked. You know? I mean, everyone can have their own opinions, but a rational adult views that interaction. And I smacked you around like the little bitch-made faggot that you are. As hard as you try to be me, Bird, you can't. There's only one of me, thank God. And it ain't you. You're, oh, I wrecked everyone. Who did you wreck? Nobody. AC's still here. I believe AC's going live again tonight. Jamie's still here. I'm still here. Everyone's still here. So what did you wreck exactly? Besides, you know, your other channel. You know, that channel you don't care about. Yo, he gone. I took that from you just like other people take shit from you on a daily fucking basis because you're a bitch. You a hoe. You's a hoe. Bobby and his little band of fucking Blame Katie crew. As the representative of Katie, Bird is, right? Everyone knows that. Robert said something interesting last night. Robert Thayer's opinion on childhood sexual assault and grapings is that it's possible that the kid wants it. That's what Bobby said. Like, once I cleared up his lie that I was raped in the prison I've never been to, and I explained, well, no, I was twice raped, and as a kid, as a child. And Bobby's opinion was, you wanted it. His other opinion on childhood rape was, you enjoyed it. So now, the Katie crew, because that's your boy, Katie, Robert, Ghost, Peachy, that fucking limey retard, all feel that childhood sexual abuse and grapes, the kid wants it. That's what Bobby said. You wanted it. You liked it, is what Bobby's opinion is on childhood sexual assault. Now, will any of you do anything about that? No, because you're bitches. You're followers. You're lemmings with no self-identity. Your self-identity is by the person you're currently following. That's how you niggas act. Begging for help from limey losers. That's how, what's next? You're going to have Potatoes Online do something? What the fuck's that cunt going to do? She's doing other shit. She's probably even sick of your gay shit, son. You had to go 6 hours. Triggered as fuck. You got no sleep last night, did you, babe? How was your day today? You didn't have to work because, you know, bum and all. But why are you telling people that's your house and that you can get $1 million home improvement loan when the house is in your wife's name, Robert? What kind of man lives in a house that a bitch owns? Because she owns that house. And she's at your father's, right? That's where she's living now, Bobby? At your dad's? Your dad is more of a father to your kids than you. Oof. How fucked up is that, Bobby? Your dad watches your kids while you rage into the void on the internet at night, and your wife's ugly. She's probably eating at the Y now. You know? With your period obsession and the small penis and being fat and everything now. Yeah, you could definitely turn a bitch into a coos kisser. Guaranteed.
What are you guys doing?
Just hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out, talking shit.
Yeah, well, I was told last night that when I was assaulted as a child, I wanted and enjoyed it. So I wanted to make sure that I reiterated that happened. And I'm looking forward to see if anything comes of it from the retard crew over there. The Protect Children fucking squad. Let's see if they have anything to say about it.
Well, you know
That's
what blows my mind is I think there's a show of you and him talking about that you had that in common.
What, that we like? What? Well,
No, that happened to you at some point in time in your life. That you had that in common. You guys had shared that together. So
I wonder if he liked it, because that's what he said I did. So.
If he says that about you, I mean, wouldn't that be...
Oh, more projection. Could be.
Because I know that was shared publicly. Like that's out there.
Yeah,
you guys,
100%.
you guys talked about it. So why would you put that on somebody else and not?
I don't know. Projection. He likes projection.
Yeah, I mean it's disgusting.
Canon at this point.
It's fucking gross. I can't believe that was even said. But I think at the same time he was really he was at a 12.
Triggered?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, the stalling. It was so fun. It really was, because I wasn't real fucked up and nothing like that. He wants to keep poking at Fox, so let me go over there. I'll give him something to talk about.
Yeah, no, but you keep hearing him go when he goes, sure, yeah, sure. That's when you know that you've
Well, then I pointed out, and I'm like, see, now you're stalling. Like, stop stalling, just answer. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? What's the matter?
Yeah. I guess he was talking about me and my fucking family too, which I don't know why.
No, not him.
Yeah, he still thinks I'm the puppet master pulling the strings out here, which is really funny to me.
Yeah.
And I apologize if I overstepped my bounds last night when I was talking about you, Steph. But you're not around.
What you said.
That's just it. You're not around.
I don't give a fuck. I could not care less.
Right.
About that human being or whatever comes out of his fucking mouth or whatever the fuck is going on. I could not care less. But for whatever reason, I keep getting blamed for sock accounts and being a puppet master. That's just pulling the strings. Which, hey, if you want to give me all that credit, go ahead. I'll take the credit. That's fine.
I still don't get the whole people are making Bret do things narrative. Like, that's just so... You know what I mean? Like, if anything, I go against what people say just because I'm an asshole. I remember when this first started, you were in my DMs, and not in the fun way you usually are when you're pinching your nipples and stuff, but like in the way to where you're like, could you not? Like, stop it, and yelling at me, and all I answered with was, I can't. No, I can't stop. Because it's just how I am, and that's my friend asking me to stop doing something. And I told my friend, nah, can't. That's how this works on this side of the street. Like, friends don't always have to agree. AC has yelled at me 100 times, so is Steve, so is everyone I hang out with. But it doesn't change what I'm going to do. Just like it wouldn't change what they're going to do if I did it.
Yeah, I think I asked you to stop one time and realized that was not going to go anywhere, so I didn't waste my time going forward.
and now, Steve, since you are up here, I would say I am one of the people that has uttered your name during this whole thing the least.
Yeah.
Like, I've kept you out of all of it.
Yeah, and when I check in on your show and I see your interests and stuff, I'm like, where the fuck am I at? And you're like, listen, I don't want to get you involved in anything.
I told her that in the DM. I was like, the reason why you ain't in the DTK shit and all this other crap and all the other stuff I include people in it is because everyone fucking drags you into everything enough. I like being the one person that doesn't resort to, Steve said, or Steve did. You know, like, I don't do that because my problem with that faggot ain't you. And just like it ain't AC or this one or that one, it's him.
Even though, like, as of last night, that is, like, that's what he's saying is the sole problem.
Is what? Me? Yeah, I know I'm the problem, but...
No, he's saying your problem with him is solely me.
Well, I don't get... Well, how is that possible? How does that make any sense?
I don't know. He seems to think that I'm pulling these puppet strings and,
I keep telling him. I keep telling everyone. You can tell him now. Yeah, I don't even talk to Steve, but we used to talk all the time. And once this started, I stopped.
Yeah.
She did it. I did. Because, like, she got enough shit to going on and to worry about or to deal with. Y'all can not like me. You can hate me until the sun burns out, and I will not lose a wink of motherfucking sleep. That's a fact. But you guys try to act like you're this moral high ground, like you have this set of values that you are not living up to. You aren't equipped to stand by the words you say because you don't fucking mean them. Protect all children, right? Unless Unless it's someone else's I don't like, then I might send CPS. Right? No families, no real worlding. Well, unless it's T-shirts and hard drives, then it's okay, right? Someone I don't like, it's fine. But otherwise, don't do that. The reason I never get mad at you parasites is because every time you escalate, you prove my fucking point. And you're too stupid to see that. To where I say you're this fucking bottom-dwelling mongoloid chud, and you then proceed to say I wanted to be fucking raped as a kid. You see how that works? Right? Yeah, I don't, people, like Bird says, oh, you spend all day on an intro. Like, that's not accurate. My time on here is doing this. Like, you know what I mean? Like doing my show. The rest of the time I'm on YouTube, if it ain't listening to either your show on replay or Tonic's or Jamie's is a lot, because I don't catch a lot of his. So I'll put that on the big screen, and during that, I'll make my shit, my templates, my intros, pick the songs, that kind of crap.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I use YouTube as my TV. We cut cable a long time ago. That's why I watch all the body cam videos and interrogation fucking videos and shit like that. So, but other than that, someone says something bad about me, let me go spend my afternoon or evening or whatever going through their catalog. It's just crazy to me. I'm glad other people do it. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I just...
I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing. And
I just got a phone call.
But what?
Okay. I got a phone call and a threat.
Oh, really?
Yes. Apparently, people that are connected to me are threatening to do real life things on Katie. And anything that happens to Katie, he's going to respond in kind and do to me. Would you like to fill me in on what the fuck is happening or what's been said or what is going on?
I haven't been on the settlement in like a few hours. So AC, you're going to have to fill them in on whatever allegedly happened.
I'm not sure what the hell that's being discussed. I don't real life shit. Like I'm not going to do any real life shit.
Katie?
Nobody.
And why?
Katie. Well, no, I think what you may be mistaken by is.
I'm not. Look, don't say that I'm mistaken. Okay.
Well,
I just got woken up by a phone call.
Whoever woke you up
Can
with
I
a phone
speak,
call.
please?
Well, look on the screen and read what Katie said, and then.
I don't. Can I just speak for a second?
If you need to, go ahead.
If you don't mind. I just got woken up by a phone call, not even a minute ago, where I'm being accused of being connected to people that are going real life on somebody, and they're going to do the same thing to me in kind.
Oh, I guess
I'm not blaming you guys for it. I'm not saying that it's you, but I would like to know what the fuck is going on.
Well, it depends. First of all, it depends on who called you. That makes
it was fucking Bird called me.
Oh, Bird, did you call? Did you call? You had to call. Oh, well, blame Katie. And I just got sent this too. It says, so since Bret got a community guideline strike, he automatically blames Bird for it. And since he's blaming Bird for it, he wants to dox my whole family and do a live stream on them. I haven't heard Bret say that.
Bret should not. Okay, I don't think Bret should do that at all. That's not okay. Nobody needs to be doxing anybody's families.
Yeah.
However, I did listen to Bird dox Bret's wife like 5 times last night, but whatever.
Shit.
Who's counting?
Well, Bret says he's coming up soon, so maybe you could ask him about it.
Well, no, I listened to Bret's live stream. Nobody threatened Katie at all. And I don't like...
I don't know either. That's news to
Katie
me.
is... I like Katie. Like, I think it's unfortunate that she's tied to Bird with any of the shit, but everybody's problem's with him, not her.
Yeah.
So... Don't fucking call me and tell me, get the fuck out of here. The fuck? Like, I literally laughed. I answered the phone and I said, what the fuck do you want?
The fuck do you
your
want,
people are threatening Katie. I'm like, my people? Like, what the again, paranoid. Fucking, paranoid as fuck.
Obsessive much.
No, he's just paranoid. He's paranoid as fuck. Oh, yeah. Well... Yeah, no, I'm not going to stay quiet about that, AC. Sorry.
No, I don't blame you. That's really gay.
You're good. I'm okay. I don't know if I missed something or
homie.
Like what?
I think look, you got to be honest. He was kept up all night. He said he was going to burn the midnight oil.
Fair. No,
Everyone
don't
did.
threaten to come after my real life when I have nothing to do with what is going on.
Bret.
I took a link on Bret's today and I responded a teeny tiny bit to all the
Stop
shit he's been
crying.
saying.
God.
Like,
Stop
what the
crying.
I mean, how many calls did you get, Bret? How many voicemails did you get?
Wait, let me check my phone.
Okay. No, not recently. How are you doing X, Y, and Z? Hey, Bret. Like,
Yeah, he left me them voicemails. I heard you coked out of his head or whatever he was on. I heard you're looking for money from me.
Yeah, like what?
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, right. That's exactly like what just happened.
So,
to me.
well,
And
wait,
what the
listen.
fuck
I'm
do you want?
gonna help you. Right? Would you like to be helped?
I mean, I don't need it, but if you would
One
like
time
to
you shut
put
the
something
fuck
out
up,
there.
so I'm assuming you're interested. Fucking wasted. And I want to get worse because I'm going to talk reckless as fuck. But if you're confused on why for a second day in a row I have triggered the fucking Tampax titmouse, you may want to go look at my community post. And I'm going to mute now and do a dab, but that might have something to do with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, I haven't looked at your community post.
Let's go look at the settlement, y'all.
Callie's little best buddy over there is friend requesting my goddamn mother on fucking Facebook like a psychopath. Like, what is wrong with you people? Really?
Well,
like, what is wrong with you?
Well, it's pretty sad, but you should have all your family members set to where no
They
one
know.
can send
Why
a
do
friend
you
request.
think? Yeah. Why do you think
So,
I'm aware of it?
Here is the community post that the settlement posted 48 minutes ago. It's with a screenshot that says we're reviewing your appeal. Nice try, Bloody Bobby, but no warning. Never mind a strike. Next, I'll be going over Katie's family history, looking into contacting your wife for an interview, son. Oof. Poor shrimp.
Thanks,
has to
Bret.
abuse the reporting
Okay, so
system.
that's
LOL
what triggered the phone call. Wow. Okay. Wow.
But okay, I'm gonna note this one more time. It's not like Steph has been around. Okay, it's what I said last night. I said it earlier today. It's not like Steph's been around. Like you're not a fucking puppeteer. Okay, we're cool as fuck, but fuck you, Steph. I don't need you to fucking tell me what the fuck to do.
This is the thing.
I'm just saying.
He thinks that by targeting me, he's going to be able to control what Bret does.
Yep.
That's what he thinks. I mean, he is sadly
he can't do
mistaken.
anything on his own.
He is sadly
Yeah, that's worked out
mistaken.
real well. That's worked out real well.
Bret could give
Like
a
for this
shit.
whole thing.
Like Bret doesn't care. Bret could give a shit. That's not gonna matter. Like you're not gonna be able to control what Bret says or does by targeting me. But apparently, it's very easy to control what you do by targeting Katie.
You don't like it, do you, bitch boy? You've been doing that for how many
You showed
years?
your hand.
Yep.
You've showed your hand.
going
Apparently,
after
by
my
targeting
girl.
Katie, it will trigger you into doing a lot of different things. You're not gonna make Bret. I mean, I got nothing to do with this shit.
It's rule
really.
number 78. Find soft spot. Apply pressure to soft spot to induce discomfort and eventually pain. It's basic shit. son.
Oh, so I just
eating?
got an iPhone, right? And I'm sitting here watching this movie, and I have my AirPod in, and it starts ringing, and it goes 303. And I was like, no way, this motherfucker. No. I have them blocked on my Google phone, but I just got a new phone, so it's not blocked on this one. I'm like, there's no way this motherfucker is calling me right now. And I answer, and it's a threat. Straight up threat. Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Well,
Nice to
let me
hear from you,
officially
too.
let me
I love
address
the
it.
threat. I have no
officially.
idea what's going on, but
Robert?
love that.
I do not accept your terms, and I'm gonna be shitting all over Katie's still living grandparents that she's sucking the life and finance out of
Imagine
because it's gonna
caring
anger you.
Imagine caring about the internet this much.
And then I'm gonna call you
What
Pappy.
else you got?
No, hold on, Pappy.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something that the other side isn't doing. Brett, you shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea.
Do that, Brett.
Bad boy.
Hey, see,
Bad boy.
you shouldn't put fucking inanimate objects in your rectum. But here we sit.
Okay, for everybody who don't know, basically, Brett got his community guideline strike. He automatically blamed Bird and took that as an excuse to target Katie and her family. And the shit show live started, and Wax is in there. And Wax is obviously well known in the community. Wax has got the email back. He hit Brett. Lucky caught a community guideline strike. Wax is the one that took down the stream. Wax owned it, but by then it was already too late. Brett had already made threats against Katie and said that they were going to be showing all of her stuff and all of her family members and fucking with her elderly grandparents, the same way that they did to Ruru. Because Brett's got a history of doing this to people, and he loves targeting elderly people. They did it with Ruru. They obviously going to do it with Katie. Katie made her community post, and I agree with what Katie said. It's not justified, it's not warranted. You're just doing it just because. It's fucked up.
Bitch made sidewalk sissy la la shows everybody on the internet what their biggest vulnerability is. You know, they've tried to use and go after, I've had everybody go after Steph to try to get at me. It don't work. It just ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
And wait a second. So Katie, who fucking champions and directs traffic to Kay Lee, the limey retard, and who's fucking has Bird at her feet drooling like a retarded god dog. You're okay with what Bird said about me, right? She's fine with it. She
Totally
addressed the stream, conveniently ignored that aspect of what he said, how he thinks that kids can consent, and not only consent but enjoy being abused as minors, which is weird.
That was weird. Very weird.
But so all them, they're all talking about my whole family. So my whole family, fair game. Yours, out of limits? Off bar? Whoa. That's not, see, you think you're still playing field hockey when you've already declared yourself as a starting lineup in the rugby game, kid. That's what this is. This is called an escalation. But instead of waiting for y'all to do it, I'm gonna. You don't understand how this game works, kid. You'll be run out of here shortly. That's just the reality of the situation you currently fucking find yourself in, son. Bird's using you, you're using him. It's a fucking insanely toxic and symbiotic relationship. But it works to my advantage. Because you're his kryptonite. He is going to be very upset tomorrow. Because your Insta, all the other social medias that I hate to tell you this, but at least half the people sending me links and stuff, I know of at least 3 of them, I can go look again, have blue on their names in your chat. Wrenched up.
Ooh.
And gave me that Instagram where you paid some fucking person to take pictures of you and your fake work.
Ooh.
And how you pretend to be a model and shit. I got all that.
Oh, no.
I got everything else. Dozen people reached out. As soon as Bird said what he said, a bunch of people reached out with just a plethora of treasure.
Let me tell you, bro. Last night, when I heard him say that, I realized this motherfucker has not realized he just fucked up. There are so many people that already hate him, and they'll ingratiate themselves, they'll be nice and kind of get in close and whatever. There are infinitely more people that can't stand him and hate his guts than anybody else. You're like public enemy number 1. You've burned so many bridges. You've had to run to the other side of the internet to try to get some people that don't know you. And you've had to try to do everything you can to keep them from figuring out who you really are. But what you did last night is you showed everybody. I didn't do it. Brett didn't do it. They didn't do it. You did that to yourself. And now, everybody's kind of, showing their hands. And boy, oh boy, man.
Dude, here, let me read it. I'm not, and no one get nervous. but I'm not going to say nobody. But I'm just going to read you a couple of the first sentences of some of these DMs. Hey, I know we hate each other, but that's one of them. Someone that despises me. And that's where your Instagram and LinkedIn came from. That person. I'm not going to rat them out. Here's another interesting one, Katie. If they find out you got this from me, I'm fucked. Katie knows everything about me IRL.
I wonder
That's
why.
another bunch of links.
Oh, shit.
This is what happens, Katie.
Oh, no.
You hit yourself to what you thought would be an asset. It has now become a liability. And that's Bobby.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
You guys think a Slayer shirt and a flash drive is going to affect me? I'm going to fucking make eggnog while we listen to it together
And laugh about it.
dance around in my new Slayer shirt.
Everywhere you
That's
look.
all that's going to happen. But you, Miss, your road gets a little bumpier from here out. Oh well. You should have controlled your retarded dog, but you couldn't. With him licking your feet and shit, drooling. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'm gonna get with you. Oh, you're gonna take. I'm gonna take you out. I'm so gonna take you out. You're gonna take me out because I'm gonna keep telling everybody that I'm taking you out until you take me out. Let me take you out. That's what he does. He is a little cat rapist. He imposes himself. He doesn't take no for an answer. And, for somebody that ran around the internet trying to make me out to be a creepy stalker, actions speak louder than words. Look at you. Are you in front of a bathroom mirror there, little buddy? It's not a good look.
Only if someone left the step stool up.
Oh, no. Man, it's just every day. He's losing more.
He has to stand on the squatty potty to shave.
Squatty potty. He sits down to pee. He's going to lose some more sleep tonight. I'm going to go ahead and call him out.
Guaranteed. I mean, he's so triggered. It's so easy. This is 2 days now of him in a rage, being a retard. And I'm like high as fuck, finna mute and do another wrong hit. Waiting for it could be Monday because it's the weekend. Yeah. But in the appeal, you get to write out an 800-character statement, which I did with some links.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
And my shit'll be up and running by Monday, Bob.
Yeah.
And I wanted to grift and drop my Cash App and say I can't go live for a week now. Now I'm fucked to that money. My Christmas is gonna be terrible. But no, it said it's in my Discord for people who want to read. The email says, "Hey, our team reviewed the unnecessary abusives of the reporting system and self-harm and blah blah blah. And here's how you appeal, learn more, all that shit."
Well, it says.
So wait. So now you're weaponizing self-harm, like saying kids might enjoy getting, and now let's weaponize self-harm.
I'm so confused at what this Cali person is actually accomplishing, if anything, with these live streams. Because two things I heard from them while listening to their crap that really caught my eye. She said, "I already exposed Chicky. I already went away with the crown. I already won." Okay, so if you already won, why are you still doing live streams about this weeks later, months later? What? That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. If you won, you would have been able to do the expose and just leave. But you can't do that. You have to expose this person, and you have to expose that person, and you have to talk to shit on that person. Because I heard the little venomous, little snaky tone in your voice whenever you go, bitch. Oh yeah? You don't take care of your kids, bitch. Yo, drug addict, bitch. Yeah, Black Widow, bitch. You're salty. You are a salty bitch. You are so jealous of Steph and her kids. You are so fucking jealous of a lot of us. You have like 3 friends. And you are mad that all of us have fun and laugh on panels together. You are mad that we end up in Discords and VCs together for hours and have fun. Callie, you don't do that because you're a creepy little weirdo who likes to dox people's kids when they get mad. People don't like to be around people like you. This is what people like Bird and you don't understand. The reason you're alone is because of you. You are people that we don't want to be around. You're fucking weirdos. You're fucking creeps. We don't like you. You can sit here and make streams about us all you want and say we're terrible people. We're still never going to like you. Ever. We'll always think you're a creepy little weirdo, Callie. And you're underfucked. So, like, fucking Bird is gonna threaten Chiggy if I go with Katie. I'm obviously not gonna go with Katie. I'm not gonna go real life.
Who fucking cares?
But hold on.
Bird ain't gonna do shit.
If Brett does it, he goes at Steph. I'm wondering what's the threat if Jamie does it? Like,
nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. You know why? Because he can't do shit to me. Nothing.
All he can do is
nothing.
all right. It does. Like if you attack him, I'm going to attack your friend. Like, fuck out of here, dude. You're such a fucking bitch.
I don't know. Like when he said I'm gonna amp up this game, I fully expected to hear like a revolver just bring.
Oh God.
Would you like to hear one?
No.
Oh, yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make it very clear right now, right here, right now. Zachary, right, am not going after blame Katie. I'm not even gonna say her name or actual name. I am not going at her, calling her parents, making any emails. Hell, I even looked at her artwork and was told not to put that up, so I didn't on the live stream. So in no way am I going at this person whatsoever. So if anything does happen to her, rest assured, my pause had nothing to do with it.
Brett doubled down on it. He was obviously going to follow through with it and show face. Like, yeah, I'm doing it on behalf, like, for everybody, not just like, if they think it's just for Katie, like, they're sadly mistaken. Like, mainly the reason why I'm gonna really go to fucking town on every single fucking person is all you fuckers co-sign that shit about my niece, co-sign Brett starting on me, and then try to gaslight the fuck out of me like I started with this guy, and then I had to calm myself down and I had to sit back and bide my fucking time. I don't think so. Like they're so fucking dumb. If nobody remembers what happened between myself and them, they went after my entire fucking family because I showed some DMs between myself and Chicky, which is why Chicky and Steph is absolutely, and all the other fuckers that support the settlement show, going to be included in this, because my family's been plastered out there so much, I've got nothing to lose. Been co-signing fucking sexual jokes about my niece for weeks. Got LG writing a comment on the fucking thing. Oh, I laughed so much at this live. Alright then, bitch. You laugh away. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Let's see how far you laugh. Because I want it with everybody. If you're ever a fucking supporter of the settlement show, I've got issues with you. You've been over there at that fucking channel whilst my family's been getting posted, and you popped in and even said hi. Your name's been taken down and I have attempted to look for you. And I will just, like I said, I'm a petty bitch. I'll sit here for the next 6 months and just flood every single thing. Google reviews, fucking Facebooks, everything. Can't stop me. It's legal to do here. I'm a real petty bitch. You came in that chat and you said hi, or you laughed at any jokes, Aussie Manda, laughed at any jokes about people's family members. That's one person's I don't have. If anybody has Aussie Manda's Facebook or information, please give me it. Everybody that goes there. You all want to support that shit. You all want to co-sign it. You don't care when it's other people's family members getting fucking posted and talked about. And it's, oh, this is brilliant. This is amazing content. This is like all the drama we need. Feed me it, Brett. But let's see how you all like it when it's your fucking family members.
Yep, your mom, my friend list. Gotta appreciate that. Let's see if we can't get her on the line here. Ain't this fun, Brett? Ain't this fun? Well, listen, I'm sure there's plenty more for me to tell your mother. Let's see. Chat, what else did I leave out? Has he done anything else that we should let his mom know about? Yeah, well, however it goes, just know this, motherfucker. You fuck around, you find out, fat boy! Now come get some.
Brett got struck yesterday by someone named Wax but he refuses to believe that it was Wax and is blaming Bird. And since he's blaming Bird, he is going to dox my whole family on a live stream. Make it make sense. It's always, I don't know, comes back on me. Comes all the way back on me.
I've eaten enough shit, right, on this platform to understand how it works. Like, am I upset the Bird messaged my mother? Of course I am. Do I think it'll lead to anything? Yes. I think it'll lead to me having yet another avenue to embarrass you. My wife is here, Bird. Like, she's literally 30 feet from me right fucking now. She's not at my dad's house. She's not leeching off of her grandparents and sucking the life out of them like Katie is. My wife's on my side. And my side, Bird, is gonna rip the heart and the willingness to interact out of your side. I'll bet you $100 right now. Test me. I dare you, Bird. Test me. Katie has already said she can't handle it. Can you? I don't think you can, Bobby. So I'm going to end this show, right? And I'm going to play a video no one will watch. And during that video, I'm going to pull up your resume, right? Right. And I'm going to reach out to your wife, Jamie Thea. And I'm going to tell her things that you do not want me to tell her. And I'm going to relish in it. And I'm going to give her a contact number to where if she needs a live testimony during your court proceedings, I will be available. Because that's what you niggas want to do, son. You want to involve other people. That's what you said, Bird. I'll give you a chance. Bird, right now, call, DM, however you have to do it, and ask me to not. Or don't. Because even if you ask, Bird, I'm still gonna. Because these parasites around you have deserved what they get.